What is up, everyone? This is the Garage Talk Podcast, where we sit around in a garage, hang out, and talk about all the important things in life. With me on the end over there is Tim, the English major Vogler.
What?
In the middle, we have Vince, the Dr. Wheatley. And I, of course, am your favorite host and ruling dictator, Tyler Werner. Welcome to the show. Why you seem so surprised about that, Tim?
What, the English major thing?
You always interject and correct our grammar and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. But not really so much grammar, just
misuse of words.
Vocabulary.
Yeah, so you're a pretentious English major. Throws weight around. You probably get on Facebook and like when people misuse the like your
there,
you probably get on and asterisk and fix it like anybody cares.
No, I don't do that.
You just do that here.
I do that.
Vince, you're not even on Facebook.
It's true. I was talking more about like Twitter fights.
Oh yeah, you take the low hanging fruit there.
Oh yeah, easy.
Sounds about right.
Don't be dumb. That's all I guess.
But thank you guys for tuning in today. Seriously, thank you. Like I know there's millions. Is that an exaggeration? The amount of podcasts on Earth? Millions.
Oh,
of
no.
There's probably very accurate.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Yeah.
Millions of podcasts out there, and a lot of them are run by professional entertainers, like real comedians and people who have an exponentially more amount of money than we do.
And knowledge.
Yeah, so so the fact that you guys tune in and listen and watch this podcast means the absolute world to us, and we cannot thank you enough.
Bottom of our heart.
Thanks for settling. That's what we're saying. It
works in my relationships and also on this podcast. I do appreciate our listeners. We have a nice little cult following, I think we could call them.
Oh, yeah.
That's not an offensive term, is it?
No.
I don't think so.
I'm not saying you are part of a cult, but you are part of our cult.
If you want to be,
Yeah.
we can start.
We can totally do that.
Making up some rules.
Yeah.
Some fun stuff we can do on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Get together, hang out in robes.
I'll be like that dude from Waco.
Yeah.
I'll be
There
the
you go.
David
later.
Koresh.
Yeah. I'll be the David Koresh. I shouldn't joke about that.
Yeah.
Is that too serious? Too soon?
Nah.
Too soon.
It was what, 1991 or something? 94.
Somewhere in there, yeah.
I remember I was talking to my dad about that the other day because we were talking about the show that's on Netflix about it, and I was like, oh, this looks interesting. He's like, oh yeah, do you remember that? I was like, no, not at all. He's like, well, it was like it happened like 10 years ago, and I looked it up. I was like 1 year old when this happened, dude. Like, no, I do not remember this at all. Also, another good news: Sunday League Soccer starts back up. So excited!
We would love to ask you to come support us, but you can't.
Yeah, because of COVID. But I am. So this is my outfit here.
It's looking good.
Dressed up in my soccer uniform, got my slick headband to protect sweat from coming in my eyes. In honor of amateur sports starting back up, we are very excited.
And I'm going to keep you honest. Like, if you don't show up with that headband to play in tonight,
You're going to make me do that. People are going to laugh at me.
At least it's just the other team, and we can't even shake hands with them after the game, so they can't even be like, "You look stupid."
Which is so funny because like I'm going to be grabbing these guys on the field.
I'm going to be
like,
kissing them. Like,
I'm going to be spitting on them.
Yeah,
unintentionally. I mean, sports are a physical part of life, so the handshake afterwards seems a little. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
It's the illusion of safety.
Yeah.
I will be intrigued, not to name names or anything, but there we have a guy on our team who's very vocal on Facebook, about wearing a mask in public, and it's not political. Fuck you, wear a mask. If you don't wear a mask, you are guilty of murder, that kind of thing.
Eesh.
So if he does show up tonight, he better be playing in a mask, or I'm going to say something.
Yeah.
you won't say.
I won't. I'm non-confrontational, but I will talk about it here, where I'm safe in the walls of my garage.
And we know he doesn't listen.
And he doesn't listen, so maybe he does.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
But I didn't name names, so this could be
Yeah.
multiple people complain on Facebook about masks.
Yeah.
So
It's me.
it is Vince. I should wear a mask and just cut a hole right where my mouth is so I can breathe. Fun times. This podcast is brought to you by our lead sponsor, Atomos Physics. So I was browsing around on Atomos' website, looking for like new wordage or something to mix up the copywriting because I've been a little stale the last couple of weeks. I think it's been kind of the same old. So I was trying to find something clever to add, and there's a tab under there that's titled Our Team. It's like, oh, Like Larry's got some people working for him, so I opened up the tab and nope, it's straight up just Larry.
It's just Larry.
Larry's the owner, founder, operator, HR, payroll, customer service, the alpha, the omega. He straight up is Atomos. Now to the copy. Now, if that's not enough of a sell, I don't know what is. Atomos Physics offers the largest range of radiation safety operations available in the continental United States. They do everything from the basics of X-ray and machine testing all the way to customized radiation protection programs. But wait, there's more. If you visit Larry at atomosphysics.com or at Atomos Physics on any social media platform, besides 4chan maybe,
Ooh.
tell him that us guys from the Garage Talk podcast sent you, and you will receive the biggest discount you will ever receive on anything in your life. That's right, 50% off of a consultation. And if you're familiar with this kind of business, that is unheard of, people. Unheard of. So thank you to Atomos for all that you do.
And
Nice.
Larry, feel free to put us on the team.
We can
tab.
be part of your team. We know a lot about radiation technology.
Oh, don't do that. Like, just say like, hey, these guys talk about nice things about me, so go check them
Hey,
out.
Larry, you're on our website. Why aren't we on yours?
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks for pointing that out, Vince. Come on, Larry. We are part of the team. Do you know how many cards I've handed out to dentists and whatnot? A lot.
Wow.
How many dentists have you been to?
I try a new one every time. I have some serious trust issues with dentists.
That's fair.
I don't trust any of them. We're also supported by our best friends at patreon.com/garage talk. Shout out to our producer, Ron, because he's pretty much the backbone of this show. So check us out on Patreon to help keep us afloat and gain exclusive access to pre-shows, behind-the-scenes content, and you can also become a part of the show by giving us input and coming up with ideas. You can also get private segments where we answer questions or specifically discuss topics that you request. Send all the help you can, and we'll be forever grateful. Thank you, fellow patrons.
Thank you.
I did some work on that copy this
It
week.
was good.
Wow.
Yeah, went hard.
Yeah, I was listening to last week's intro, and I was like, this is not good. So, redid it. We're good. We got a hell of a show for you guys. Enjoy. If you listened to last week's Patreon show, we talked about Vince getting a new TV to play The Last of Us and all of its 4K glory. So he bought one from Best Buy. It was supposed to be here Wednesday. They called him on Wednesday and were like, oh, actually, no, this is on back order. You can't get it. We'll get you this other TV. He's like, okay, fine. So then the TV was delivered hours after they said they would. He got the TV, big old scratch down the middle of it.
Fuckers.
So then he took it back today, like, hey, there's a scratch. And I'm like, okay, yeah, but... So this TV was upgraded from the one that he had bought. Because they were
It was
on
actually
back
like a
order.
nicer TV than the one that I originally got.
So he took it back. I was like, hey, there's a scratch on it. Can I get another one? Like, yeah, but you have to pay the full price for it now.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
so, like, I'm ready to go down and throw fisticuffs with the Best Buy manager.
God.
How did you not... Vince, why would you not be like, okay, can I see a manager, please? Why were you not that? You have to be that guy when you buy something that expensive.
Yeah.
because I got all my money back, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, but now you have to wait even longer to play the game that you should have been able to beat on Wednesday, but you couldn't because of their missed service.
Right, here's my thing, is that I want to be upset, but with everything that's going on in the world, especially with COVID,
That is no excuse.
it's kind of an excuse because the whole reason why I can't get the original TV that I want is directly related to the COVID situation.
Okay,
Like
that's
Sony,
fine. And that's fine.
Yeah,
that part's fine.
What, the factory shut down or what?
They're on back order.
Yeah, they like shipping. I guess has just been hell.
Well, everybody's ordering everything. Tyler should know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's fine. I get that. But it's the customer service that happened afterwards. They knew it was on back order before Wednesday at noon when they called to tell you.
Right.
So that's strike one right there. Okay, fine. You fixed it. You're going to fix it. Cool. Okay, that's okay. They bring you the TV. Big old scratch right down the middle. That's strike two. So we're on thin ice right now, Best Buy. You hear that? Mm-hmm. All right. So then you take the TV back in on your weekend, on your day off, because you're a working member of society who's essential to our economy and our lives. So you finally get a day off. So you take the TV in on the day off and say, hey, the TV you gave me has a big scratch in it. Okay. that's fine. Give me another TV, and we'll go on. You'll go on your way. And they say, oh wait, but no, you're gonna have to pay more now for our second mistake. After our strike 2, you're gonna have to pay now. That's strike 3. Get the fuck out of here. Get me a manager because this is not okay. I spent over $1,000 on this TV, and now you're fucking whipping me around like I'm your limp dick.
Yeah, I would assume with the position that Best Buy is in now, I mean, they usually accept, like, they'll beat any price because they're barely hanging on because Amazon is kicking their ass because everybody's using that instead of brick and mortar stores. I mean, usually you would think they'd be willing to do anything for you, like just shy of a reach around. So I would assume that they would totally not make you pay full price.
Yeah, Vince, you are a
like,
total push over here. That's not okay.
I guess
all the talk on this show about you fighting people, this was the moment for you to fight somebody.
I don't think it was a chance for me to fight anybody. And I guess another reason why, like, so I could go get a manager and then I could just be upset at him and then I still wouldn't have a TV.
No, he would fix it. That guy gets a lot of money. He will fix that mistake.
He would not fix it.
Okay, then you get the owner's number. Okay. I need to talk to the owner.
I'm just saying, no matter what happened, the end of it is going to be me not having a TV, no matter what route I go.
Okay, but you need to belittle them for mistaking 3 times.
But all I want is a TV. I don't care about belittling them. I don't care about yelling at them.
I bet you if you talk to the manager.
Plus, I was going to be late to come.
That's true. I appreciate that. Yeah. But if you had explained the situation to the manager, he would have gotten you a new TV right then. I believe that.
I don't. I do not believe that. At all. Because I worked at Best Buy.
And that's why they didn't give you a TV.
I worked at Best Buy. I have an inside scoop on how that situation was going to go.
You have an insider knowledge about how they're all pieces of shit and have terrible customer service?
Guess.
Whatever happened to the customer is always right.
Well, for one, I personally do not believe in that at all.
No, me neither.
Customers are...
Most of the time, that's why I don't work with customers.
Our country was built on the foundation of the customer is always right.
It was built on the foundation of that being a lie. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Customers are rarely right. That's why we have to have stores
no, we are right. Do you remember,
experts to
remember when we threw the tea in the ocean? Customer's right. England wasn't giving us the proper service. So we said, all right, toss that tea in the ocean, shot a few people, and got independence. Customer's always right. What's up?
I don't think that's how that works.
That's exactly how it went down. I just watched Hamilton. On Disney Plus, that's exactly how it went down. Have you guys seen?
So you're wrong again because it was you gave us wrong service.
have you seen Hamilton?
No,
not yet.
It is what I would call
bad,
a masterpiece.
You liked it.
And I'm not being hyperbolic. It was amazing.
I don't like musicals. I don't want to watch a musical.
Why don't you like musicals?
Because I want to watch acting.
Don't you like hip hop?
Yeah, that's an entire different entertainment.
The majority of this was rap.
Even worse. So it's a bunch of white people rapping?
No, they were black people.
So there's a bunch of slaves rapping?
No, the guy who acted as Thomas Jefferson was like black. Same with Aaron Burr.
What the hell? That's weird.
Yeah.
But we're not... Hold on. So there's been a big push in entertainment for getting the correct person to play parts.
Well, yeah, right? when it's as long as it's not a white person. It's a push to not have white people play a part that was meant for a person of a different ethnicity.
Right. And that's 100% cool.
Yeah.
But now we're trying to play an entertaining history. It's supposed to be history kind of, right? It's based on
Alexander Hamilton.
Yeah. Who's a white guy.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Who was played by Lin-Manuel Miranda, who I don't really think is that white in of himself.
And didn't Hamilton own slaves?
No, I think he fought for, or at least his wife fought for freedom. Yeah, Jefferson did. Yeah, dude, it's awesome. It's cool because it's they got the best guys for the role.
Perfect.
That was it.
Awesome.
Don't think about it. That's all it was.
Yeah, I also just I don't know.
Leslie Odom Jr. plays Aaron Burr, and he won a Tony for it. He was amazing.
Sweet.
Watch it. Mm-hmm. Go watch it. If you're listening to this, go watch Hamilton. Right? And it was written for the stage. It was first performed in 2016. So
yeah, and the Broadway shows cost thousands of dollars to get.
Yeah. Now you can just pay $7.99 a month and watch it on Disney Plus. I highly recommend it. It was really well done. All the music was phenomenal. Acting was really good. Stage setup was great. There was even comedy in there. The King George was the comedic relief, and he was hysterical. Like he would like his bits. He would sing about like it was like a breakup song to the U.S. for like leaving him. It was
Just kind of funny.
just
I'll probably watch it eventually.
Yeah,
but,
just open your mind a little, Vince, and go watch it.
This mind is a steel trap. Nothing in or out. All right.
Well, it's your loss.
Yeah.
No, I'll probably have to watch it because my girlfriend really wants to watch it.
Yeah.
that's kind of what happened. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm gonna message her on Twitter after this and make Vince watch this tonight.
Damn it! All right.
You'll end up enjoying it, Vince,
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely. Sure. So we could do.
I'm sure I'll be entertained,
Yeah.
but I'll never want to watch it again.
It is long. It's like 2.5 hours. It's all musical. There is no speaking.
It makes it, you're not helping it.
Not selling it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm disappointed, Vince. For as big of a music guy as you claim to be, you're just disrespecting all of Broadway.
Draw the line at musicals.
Come on.
Yeah, because I want music in its place. I like music videos.
This
because
is better than music videos.
It's not.
This is live performances. Most of those videos that you watch, those guys
live performances. You think there's people are singing live while they're acting?
Guaranteed.
I 100% disagree. I think it was.
This is Broadway,
recorded.
bro. This isn't some
Broadway.
podunk.
Like hats off to you guys.
This is Broadway.
I don't for a second believe that they were singing while being filmed.
Okay.
Or they probably were. I imagine they were singing before being filmed, but I'm sure there was also studio recording so that they could make it sound a lot better.
You go watch it.
Like a music video.
Go watch it and then listen to the actual soundtrack, and you tell me what the differences are.
Tyler, that's not going to help at all because I'm telling you that the studio recording is the same as that. Is the same that's on the TV.
And you'll see that it's different.
Okay.
Just open your mind, Vince. You're being
you're being a music segregationalist or something like that. I don't know. You want them segregated from each other?
Steel trap. This mine's a steel trap.
See, Tim, that's why you're an English major. That was a genius musical segregational
Something like that.
Well done.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to keep my music out of my movies. I want I want good music in movies. I don't want my actors performing the music. They're actors. I want them acting.
I guess we're just going to agree.
I want it to be believable.
Oh, it is believable.
It's not believable at all.
He's almost.
You're right. I'm gonna start it. Real life is singing, so I'm gonna sing the rest of this podcast.
We should do that. Vince, you're an ignorant fool. I'm telling you to stop being a tool.
Wait, they rhyme too.
You ignorant slut.
Oh, that's what's so great about it is the writing is superb. The writing is top notch. That's what makes it so good.
All right. On to the next topic. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Okay. We're really hammering on Vince today. This is a Vince hammer day.
Tim's like, yes, it's
my day off.
Sober October and July update, week 2.
Looking good.
You thank you.
By the way,
hitting the gym, dieting pretty good. I will say, so Friday was a tough day at work. It was really long. It was really hot.
you just wanted a beer.
After those long, hot days of work, one of the biggest joys that could be brought to you is an ice cold beer once you get home. And so I'm driving home. I'm like, no, I can't do it. And I'm sitting at a stoplight, and I look over at the house, and there's a sign in the yard that says, "Don't give up." And I was like, you know what? You're right. I'm not going to give up drinking. Thank you. Thank you so much for your encouragement. And I stopped at the store, I bought a 6-pack, and I came home and I pounded it. But no, for real, it's been going good. Dieting's been a little tough. I'm being pretty strict with my intermittent fasting, so there's only a certain time period. But I have gotten pretty loosey-goosey with what I'm eating in that time period. So I think going into week 3, I need to tighten that up a little bit. But yeah.
Well, good job.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
I don't have that discipline.
Neither do I. That's why I had to do this. I had to prove to myself. Also, last week we talked kind of about TV shows and whatnot. And I said we joke around all the time, and I'd say, "Oh yeah, we should do that. I'm going to do that." So last week I said, "Oh yeah, I'll just write the script for the Zelda TV show and make it good." I actually did that.
Ooh.
I haven't finished it. I'm 11 pages in.
I did see that you sent me the title, like
Yep. The
little
title page. So yeah, without the title page, I'm 11 pages in. It's a lot harder than it sounds. Like,
Oh, I believe it.
I feel all you people who are calling out, like, for example, people like talked about Game of Thrones season 8, and like, well, after they lost, their source material, they just were terrible. It's like, first of all, let's see you write an original screenplay. 2, let's see you write a screenplay based off of something where the author has given up, and now you have to finish a story from somebody else's mind. Let's see you do that.
Yeah.
And 3, let's just see you write a screenplay.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder than it seems. Like, I'm 11 pages in, and I'm like, ooh, I really get... Because for the general rule of thumb for screenplays is a page is about a minute worth of television.
Oh.
So for me to write an hour-long episode, an introduction pilot episode for The Legend of Zelda, I have to write like 65 pages.
Oh, boy.
So I thought about it. I was like, well, we're going to be a little more realistic here. This is going to be a 30-minute show, 30-minute episodes. So I'm about a third of the way
with
there.
commercials.
Yeah,
And also that kind of like, you could still at least pitch that to somebody, and somebody who is,
more experienced.
maybe more talented,
Easy there.
Maybe went to writing school.
I'm not an English major. I don't need no school to write. Seth Rogen, high school dropout, writes films. What's up? He's an inspiration to me. I probably need to smoke more weed though, like he does, to get better ideas. But yeah, I'm adapting. The way I kind of win is
Pretty good laugh, Tim. Huh? That was a good Seth Rogen laugh.
It was like you sound like his Pumbaa laugh when he was his Pumbaa. But no, my Zelda is kind of it's loosely based off of Ocarina of Time, and loosely means it just has like kind of the elements and the mythos of Ocarina of Time. I'm kind of making my own story, but I'm trying to keep the spirit or the idea of the loss of innocence, from going from young Link to older Link, and I changed up I couldn't in a good way write the fairy Navi in. She's super annoying in the game. I couldn't find a good way to add her into the.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen.
So I'm making Saria, the forest dwelling sage. She's going to be kind of the companion on the first part of Young Link's journey, and the fairies are going to be really kind of like
Villains.
no, like kind of like a psychedelic kind of
Drug.
Yeah. So like when you come in contact with a fairy, it's almost like a drug. You start hallucinating stuff. So that's taken a kind of a turn, and I do a few other things. So
Don't give all the spoilers away.
I won't. I wrote up the last 2 pages of the ending of the first pilot episode, and I started crying after I reread it.
Like, damn, I'm good.
Yep.
Damn,
so good.
Damn, Tyler, did you get like a prescription of Adderall or something? You've been just nailing this focus thing. I don't know what's going on.
It's because you're not drinking.
Yeah, no, what it is I
that can't be.
I put my kids in daycare.
Oh,
That's it.
And it's seriously what it is, because I work early in the morning, so I get off. I get off at like noon.
I have time now.
So now I have like from noon to 4 every day. Like, what am I going to do with my life if I'm not supposed to just be keeping children alive? So I've been focusing on me. I've been giving my little me time.
That's awesome.
I'm going through a breakup with the kids. It's like, hey, it's not you, it's me. I just need to discover. I need to find out who I am.
You're a writer.
Yeah.
I'm a writer, a screenplay artist.
I've always contemplated wanting to do something like that, because I do get very inspired from like Zelda, like other people's creations. I get very inspired by that, like the Elder Scrolls lore. Love that, and I've been trying to work out a Dungeons and Dragons inspired Elder Scrolls like game for some friends, but I do not have that drive where I want to sit down and write. I can't. I don't know what it is.
Try it. So you can get on like Google Docs.
Yeah.
You can download a screenplay format. So I kind of because I know a lot. Looking at the format of those is usually a little intimidating. But if you can get at least get the template of it, it helps out a little more.
Makes it a lot easier. But no, just like and now like we're doing another D&D campaign, a one shot, so it's just one thing, and my character is very inspired by Warhammer now.
Nice. Yeah, write it down. Write it all down. Just write it.
Because it is all up here, and it's like in my head, it's like very cool.
There you go. So you just got to write it out. It doesn't have to be polished. You just got to get it on the paper.
It's weird.
Let it be there, and then go back and review it. And alter it.
I haven't been able to write anything at length since junior high. I used to be able to just pull speeches out of my ass and like just do it the night before and be done. And then now I tried to do composition in college, and I was like, I'd write for like a paragraph, and I'm like, that's stupid. Write something stupid. Nope, I'm not doing this.
Well, we know your backstory, Tim. We know why you're like this.
Oh yes.
I also,
but that was even in high school. I couldn't do it that well in high school either. Like, I don't know what happened. Something just like
puberty was really damaging to you.
Something is like, nope, I'm not there anymore.
I might have said this story before on the podcast. I don't remember, but I remember. I think it was in middle school for an English class. We had to write like a fiction story, and I completely copyrighted the plot of God of War, the first one.
Plagiarized.
Yeah, plagiarized.
Yeah, there's no way the teacher would know.
Oh yeah, there's no way, and that's why I was like, there's no way he's gonna be able to figure this out. So
nice.
I completely I threw some creative liberties.
There you go. It's not plagiarism now. You changed a few words. Not plagiarism.
That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, to answer your question, Timmy, I'm not doing Adderall. I've switched to. I'm doing straight up cocaine.
Oh, okay.
It's sober October is just based off of alcohol.
It's very 80s of you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Vince, how do you feel about Patty Mahomes' contract?
I think
That was kind of last week's news, but it broke like after we were done recording.
I forgot I had this.
Ooh!
Why is it blue?
I tried to turn around. Oh,
It's a
this
very
is what we got at
koozie.
the game. So
Wait, you got a
like,
koozie at the game?
the game we went to.
Yeah,
that ended badly.
I had my koozie. I left it there
Oh, really?
on accident. I left it in the cup holder.
I don't know.
that's
I
your call.
didn't have any tall boy.
No, it was
koozies.
no, because I didn't have that. I had my own koozie, my own personal koozie that I brought.
Oh.
I was very upset about
That's
it.
a bummer.
Nope.
You should just
They
put
were
it in
handing those out.
Sharpie, just make an X and draw the Ram logo. Your drawing will be better than the real logo, so you got nothing to lose.
All right. Anyways,
Anyway,
back to
how do you feel, Vince?
I laugh because I think the Chiefs. It wasn't just like Patrick Mahomes is a freak of nature. I'm not going to deny that at all. But again, they lost obviously a lot of money for some of the other talent they had.
yeah.
I
Well,
don't
not
think-
really, because it's spread out over 10 years. I mean, he's only going to be, in 2 years or 1 year, whenever it hits, he's going to be making 50 a year. The Broncos are going to be paying Drew Lock more than 50 if he has a good season this year. So it will really not that much, except for the only difference will be that the Chiefs actually have a real high caliber quarterback.
We'll see. I doubt that'll be the case, but
I was thinking about this the other day. I put it in my other podcast, the Football in 5 podcast, but because Drew Bledsoe signed a 10-year contract with the Patriots.
Oh yeah.
Next season gets hurt, gets replaced by some 6th-round chump named Tom Brady. Drew Bledsoe never plays again.
Yep.
Well, that would be crazy if it happened to Patrick Mahomes.
Probably not.
I would laugh.
Yeah,
I'd
probably
laugh a little
won't happen.
Who is
but,
their backup even? I don't know.
it was Matt Moore,
Oh, okay.
because he actually did pretty well.
Because he started for
Yeah, because Mahomes got hurt last year, and Matt Moore came
yeah.
out and won games.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Also, J.J. Watt, speaking of hated teams, J.J. Watt is being kind of a bitch.
Whoa.
Ooh.
He's all like, well, I hope people understand even if we have a season, if some of those players don't want to play because of our health. Hopefully we don't get scrutinized for that.
It's his right.
Yeah.
Listen, if I didn't show up to work, I'd be fired.
Very true.
Fuck you, J.J. Watt.
But you
Just because
But
you
you
have money,
also-
just because you're set up financially for life doesn't mean you shouldn't have to work.
also
Yeah.
the company that you work for, I think, is much more tyrannical in its business practices than in the NFL is. I'm just saying
Some football players might disagree.
they might disagree, but they also haven't worked for
They-
your company.
Yeah.
Because imagine if those people did, like they went and worked at your job and tweeted out the things that they tweet about. You're right, they would be fired. You know,
So why does J.J. Watt get it easier than I do?
because
That's
he
the
gets
question.
paid a lot more than
He's
you.
a millionaire.
Yeah,
It's not fair.
he's also
And they-
his,
bigger, stronger than you,
And
and
they
faster,
and
probably
their
smarter.
and their union actually cares about their members.
again, also, I would say a lot of football players would probably disagree with you there.
You'll never
Look
get
at the
100%.
recent CBA signed. 49% of the players were not happy with that contract.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's
49% voted no.
maybe.
But there's also a lot less football players than there are truck drivers.
That's true. That's true. Still,
Yeah.
football is detrimental to our society. There will.
I won't disagree
The
with
suicide. I guarantee the suicide rate will rise and fall if there is no football.
God, yeah. It seems like we're gonna get. It's gonna come down to just no college football at least.
Dominoes. Well, yeah, because Ivy League
now-
schools.
Canceled it. Big Ten only playing interconference, so we're getting wins stolen away from us.
Yeah. Which
That-
But
which
so
really
is
sucks.
Minnesota. Like obviously Minnesota
Yeah.
benefited a lot from that. I saw Rutgers, the Barstool Rutgers Twitter. They replied to or retweeted the Big Ten announcing the only conference play and how they haven't had a conference win in 2 years. And there's like the Simpsons meme that I'm in danger. It was really funny. I love the self-awareness. Like that's great.
Yeah.
getting a good Twitter guy for your page is
Yeah.
key.
And I hope nothing but the best for Rutgers and their new coach. I think it's going to be great.
I will say it is kind of weird though, like the whole just keeping it in conference because it's still pretty spread out across the country. Like one of our non-conference games is South Dakota. Like that's way closer than going to New York or
Yeah.
New Jersey to play against Rutgers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I feel like our players would be much safer in South Dakota than they would be in New Jersey.
It's true.
Well, South Dakota be coming here.
Yeah,
but
you get my point.
Yeah.
You get my point.
Right. Yeah.
You mean we wouldn't be playing South Dakota? That's wild.
Playing in Vermilion. the Jackrabbit Dome or whatever they got up there.
They played what? Wasn't it D? Was it D2 or D3?
They're D2.
Like-
They're D2. They are D2.
They're FCS. They're D1 FCS.
Yes.
They're not a.
But I thought there was some national championship played in their stadium.
Maybe I don't know. Don't care.
Maybe-
That's,
oh,
that's,
maybe it was-
that's,
that's-
ND,
no,
that's
that's-
NDSU.
That's North
That's
Dakota
North
State.
Oh,
North
okay.
Dakota
Yeah.
State. Yeah.
Mhm.
It is. It is interesting though to see that the Ivy League schools straight up just canceling all fall sports.
Well, they're
Which-
smarter.
For one, it's going to be sad. We're going to miss out on the Harvard and Yale rivalry.
The oldest school rivalry.
Oldest school,
in
exactly
NFL,
in history.
in NFL or NFL. Jesus
Ki-
Christ.
college.
College football.
I am also very interested because who's going to be the next Ryan Fitzpatrick that we lose out on because of this season being canceled? Imagine if Ryan Fitzpatrick's senior year at Harvard was canceled because of COVID. The NFL wouldn't be the same. Ryan Fitzpatrick is a legend, and we're going to be missing out on the next one. Maybe it's all hypothetical. We'll never know, but we could be missing out on the next bearded beast
Or
because of this.
yeah.
Also,
Or maybe we'll just miss out on a Cowboys ex head coach. Crap,
Jason Garrett?
Yeah, Jason Garrett. Maybe we'll just miss out on him, and it won't be that bad.
yeah,
The next
it
one
could be
ahead.
that too, Tyler.
He's on the
Yeah.
score to the Giants. Why would he? What does that have to do with any of this?
I said maybe. Never mind. It was. Maybe it won't be. We won't miss out on a Ryan Fitzpatrick. We'll just miss out on somebody of Jason Garrett's caliber.
Gotcha. Good one, Tim. I
Okay.
appreciate that. Yep.
God, I
Good
always,
one.
I always have to explain my jokes to you.
I was confused at what he was
Yeah.
confused about.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm the idiot here.
Yeah.
We were supposed to make fun of Tim. What's going on here?
I thought we were making fun of me.
Yeah, we're all getting
Yeah.
it. We're all getting it this week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make fun of you next, listeners.
There wasn't any of you. Oh, that's on us again.
Tim, stop.
Shooting ourselves in the foot.
All right.
MLS started back up. Not that I don't think anybody cares.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I've ever told you about the drinking game Dustin and I came up with for the MLS?
I think so, but remind us.
And it's hysterical because if you're, especially if you're listening or watching this and you're an MLS fan, keep your eye out for this because especially if you like to drink, this is the best drinking game because you don't realize how much you're going to be doing it. Is anytime you're at an MLS game and the ball pops up in the air, take a drink.
Oh, no.
And then you realize how bad these players are.
no.
Because we went to a Sporting KC game. Like, let's try this out. This will be fun. And then next thing we know, up, comes down, pass, up, straight up there. We're like, oh, wow.
It's like girls' junior high
Yeah.
soccer.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's kind of sad.
Oh.
But at least sports are back.
No.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued with
For
MLS because they got like some new. They have their inner Miami team. This is their inaugural season. Same with Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
Which I might have to pull for Nashville just because Titans. I don't know.
Keep it in state.
I started doing it with hockey too.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the Preds being in the playoffs, like, well, I'm kind of associated. I kind of have to cheer for them. So. You know how that goes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be a Lakers fan though, or
You could be a Clippers fan, even a Golden State fan. Yeah, just don't do that.
No, Golden State is in San Francisco, but
It's still in
California.
State.
yeah, no.
Close enough. San Francisco,
I can't
LA,
cheer
what's
for.
the
I can't
difference?
cheer for another LA team. I was forced into this one,
Yeah.
and I only accept it because they were already in LA before.
I guess you could be. Well, no, this might be controversial. You could be a Blackhawks fan.
Why is that
No,
controversial?
nobody has
That's another Native American.
He's not. Yeah, but
No,
he's not
but
a
the
Chicago fan. Why would he be?
the Black.
Cubs fan.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I was a Bull,
Vince, would you rather be called the White Hawks?
Or you could be a Bulls.
I was a Bulls fan when Michael Jordan was there. When I was,
So you're a fair weather
5, 6,
fan.
7.
No, every
Yeah.
every
And then I
every
didn't-
person
then
on
I just-
Earth was a Bulls
Oh,
fan
yeah.
when Michael Jordan was
It
there.
was
I didn't
was
like
cool.
basketball.
It was cool to be a Bulls fan
Yeah.
back then.
I was too cool to be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vince is like, oh, you nerds watching basketball. He's over there playing with those Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Hell yeah.
Nerds.
Oh, how the tables have turned. You guys want to do a new segment?
That's a new
what?
segment.
Did you really not know, Tim?
No, I didn't
Oh,
actually.
you're gonna get this by the, send it out in the show notes. Maybe
Oh.
you should be paying attention.
Well, I
guess your
I was very pissed that day. So.
Your reading skills are just as bad as your composition skills.
Oh.
Well, you pissed at me?
No,
You're sending you notes?
No, I was pissed that day because it was stormed that night, and I was very
hammered
angry
at
that
work?
morning. Yeah.
Oh, well, this is going to be a very fun segment for you then. So this is a new segment I came up with called Power Hour. And feel free to follow the drinking game with this segment. Do you know what that is? Do you guys know what Power Hour is?
Nope.
Power Hour is where you take a shot of beer every minute for an hour.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't seem like much.
Wait, we did that at
Yeah.
Beer Fest.
Definitely.
It was like every 10 minutes.
I think we did. Yeah.
No, or more
Beer
like
Fest was a bit worse.
every 30 seconds for an hour.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what Power Hour is, and it doesn't seem like much, and then an hour's passed, and you just drinking 5.5 beers, and it's like, oh, okay. So you can play along that way, or just we're gonna do the Power Hour segment. Is I'm gonna ask you guys questions so we can learn a little bit more about you, some deeper questions that have to do with who you are as a person. And I don't know where this idea came from, but I thought of the idea of Power Hour.
Was it when we berated, or you berated Tim about his past?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. I'm just gonna make it a game now.
It's a game to see if we can get Tim to cry.
See if we can break Tim every week. What are you guys' irrational fears? Or an irrational fear that you have?
Oompa Loompas.
Really? Is that a real thing?
They freak me out.
Tim's
man.
just
The original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with Gene Wilder. Those Oompa Loompas are absolutely just. That whole movie is a trip, but those. They gave me nightmares.
I can picture middle school Tim just
wake.
waking up at night screaming because he had a
I'm
dream
glad-
about Oompa Loompas.
I have to convince myself they're not actually real. I
So
don't know if that's so much what you're looking for.
No, that's
but
perfect. That's perfect. So like when you're at home, if for some reason it's late at night and it's dark out and you're sitting in the living room by yourself and like you look over and you see a shadow in the corner of the room and you're like, oh, Oompa Loompa shit! Like it scares the hell out of you. Is that what you see in the dark?
Yeah, I would take Pennywise the clown over an Oompa Loompa
Wow.
any day. Ugh,
That's money, Tim. That was a great answer.
yeah.
You gonna follow up?
I don't know what irrational fears I have.
You have an irrational fear of something.
but I don't know what it would be.
Like snakes, spiders.
What do you-
I
something
used
like
to be.
that.
I used to have an irrational fear of
Wasps.
spiders, but then I educated myself, and
Yeah.
now I care a lot less. About
myself.
Yeah,
Maybe you should educate yourself on musicals.
I've seen musicals, and that's why I don't like them.
Okay. Anyway. Well, okay. So what fears do you have then? We'll get to the bottom of this. We'll get to the core of you, Vince. There's something. Are you scared? Are you scared of being alone?
No,
You scared of being?
I like being alone. Very nice.
You scared of
Mhm.
heights?
Not really. I mean, like I get the adrenaline rush, but I like that.
You have to be scared of something. Everybody's scared of something. Are you scared of dying?
No. Kind of can't wait for it, actually.
Yeah.
I welcome it every day of my life.
Welcome to the Nihilist Hour.
Ben just wakes up in the morning like, well, we'll see what happens.
There's my irrational. I have an irrational fear that I'll be the first human being that lives forever.
Oh, that's a good one.
Fuck that.
Can you imagine?
Like being
Be
truly immortal. Like can't be
bicentennial man.
killed and can't die.
Everyone you know,
But I still age. Oh, even worse.
that's not possible. You can't have both at the same. They don't go
Tell
hand
that.
in hand.
Tell that to the Emperor of Mankind. So.
What?
He's a stupid Warhammer. Nobody is going to understand that reference.
Or
You might be surprised.
or Shakan the Forever Man, or whoever that is.
Games Workshop, the owners of Warhammer, have the second largest stock price in the UK.
And that we're not based in the UK. None of our
just saying.
listeners are from the UK.
You don't know that. You said we had some random listener from, where was it again?
Spain.
Spain,
And it
yeah.
wasn't random. It was just Max, who's deployed in Spain.
Oh.
Now he's back in the States, so now we don't have
But
any Spain listeners.
he might have shared with somebody, if he's a good friend at least.
Matt, you better have shared. I'm serious, man.
Yeah. We can open up a garage talk in Espanol.
Oh.
I don't
Sí.
know a lot of Spanish, but
I like it. All right, that's good. I think that's a good one. Irrational
deal.
fear of being the last, like being immortal.
Yeah.
I think that's good. That's good.
that would suck.
Kind of dark, but I would like it. Do you guys want to know mine, or should I just skip to the next question?
No, you
Go ahead.
Yeah. Break yourself. That's what I want to see. I want to
No,
see you
you
make
guys.
yourself cry.
This isn't gonna be. You guys are gonna probably make fun of me.
Good.
Okay.
My irrational fear is compressed air.
So every time anybody goes,
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I like that.
No,
Because-
not the noise. Being like if I'm next to a compressor tank.
oh, like exploding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
So,
it's in the like I can compose myself, but I'm standing there next to an air compressor. In the back of my head, I'm like, dude, I might just get blown to
Man.
fucking Kingdom Come here.
well, or inflating the tire is more dangerous than actually the air compressor itself. But
I'm not saying the air compressor. I'm just saying compressed air in general, whether it's a
Okay.
tire or an
Yeah.
air compressor. It's in the back of my mind that like this could be it for me.
So your
Your
time at Jiffy Lube must have.
It's very traumatic.
Yeah.
did you ever have a tire blow up on you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you? Were
But
you
every
there?
time I
That's,
had
why,
to-
that's
every-
why they have those cages that you're
Yeah.
supposed to use at tire shops. But
Every time I had to go to the back room and turn off the compressor, I'm like, turn it off, and I sprint out of there. And then I look around and make sure nobody saw me run out of the back room.
That's why you were running out of the compressor room.
I mean, that's not actually irrational, but
It's
I mean,
pretty
it's too-
irrational.
It's in a tank.
How
I
many
mean, I don't-
times?
Yeah.
How many times is a compressor
Tank.
fail?
yeah, it is.
I'm paintballing. I just imagine the CO tank exploding back in my face.
I will say that is something I am a little bit scared of. Is mostly from like AC, like car ACs. Every time I have to take off the nozzle to like the high side pressure, I'm like, don't lose my fingers. Don't lose my fingers. All right, we're good.
I have a very embarrassing story. When I was at my time when I was working at Jiffy Lube on cars, I had to do a fuel system cleaning service, and I was on this weird car. So I found the little nozzle to take off. Turns out it's the air compressor line. I was bent over looking into it, and I twist off. Shot me in the face.
Maybe
Maybe that's where the fear comes from.
You got shot in the face with Freon, or
Yeah,
oh, on the AC compressor. Yeah,
that could probably explain some of the brain damage.
Did you have your PPE on?
Nope. My
Damn
bo-
it, Tyler.
So my boss yelled at me, and I put my safety glasses on.
almost frozen eyeball off.
Maybe that's why my vision's gotten worse over the years. It's been slowly being poisoned. Who do you hate most in this world, Tim?
This should be obvious, I think.
Is it her?
No.
Oh.
No.
Is it him?
It's him. No, Donald J. Trump, I guess that would be
Your president.
Yeah,
And still your president. I'm not.
I would have to say.
I feel bad now.
I really
You hate him more than like serial killers?
I touched your leg, and then I touched it again to say sorry.
Okay.
Things are getting weird over here.
Mm.
We need to get like a camera angle.
He did. He scooched away from me a bit.
We're adding this to the video. I'm gonna touch his leg.
What?
Touch his leg. I'm getting a side angle for the video.
What?
I'm very ticklish.
On your knees?
Yeah, everywhere. No, I really can't think of anybody else that I hate more.
That's fair.
At this point. Yeah, that's definitely causes me the most anger on a day-to-day basis. So I can't. I'm sure there's probably somebody else on this earth that I could hate more, but that's who I can direct my hate at right now. So yeah, no, I can't wait till he's dead.
Vince? Wow, that was dark.
Not dark at all. No.
I don't blame you. Honestly,
I think a lot of people feel the same way
most of the time. So
you're gonna feel bad when the government takes over this country and we're not allowed to say things like that, and they come back to this podcast episode and I'll be like the KGB. They come to your house.
Yeah, no, I'll be in a re-education camp.
Tim would be the first one to go. We're not sending your ass.
If he wins in November, I'm going to be in China with the Uyghurs or whatever or something. They'll just send everybody over there.
No,
they'll make China take.
They won't send you to Siberia. They'll send you to Alaska.
I've heard Siberia is actually warming up now, so it might not actually be that bad.
Hey, shout out global warming.
Yeah. All right,
Vince.
It's hard for me to direct my hatred towards just one specific person. So most of my hatred is usually generalized.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really hate stupid people with zero common sense. But it's hard to narrow that down to one person because obviously
I have very little common sense, so that makes me a little nervous.
Kanye West would be probably a close second, I guess.
Really? You hate Kanye, huh?
Whoa.
He's a fucking idiot.
It's true. It's very true. I do hate Kanye. I wouldn't say he's the most hated person.
No, I don't hate him the most.
Man, that is tough. Because it varies from day to day. Because I'm also like, I have a lot of road rage. I hate the people that do stupid stuff. Stupid drivers, maybe. So most of South Dakota.
So you pretty much hate everybody in America.
Pretty much.
So in my opinion, I think everybody's a terrible driver. Besides me,
I'm a great driver. I did it professionally.
You're a little slow.
Yeah, because I'm a great driver. I follow the laws.
See, but a skilled driver can be just as safe while not following the laws.
I can do that. I've done that. I remember very vividly in high school, a friend of mine had a curfew at midnight. We had 5 minutes to get him back home from like across town, and I got him there with like little less than a minute to spare. Not a problem. Not a goddamn problem. Running red lights. I was speeding. Is that what you wanted to hear, Tyler? See, I only do it when it's necessary, Tyler. I don't do it on a day-to-day basis because I can. I save it.
I don't know if I want to share this story. It's pretty personal. It's pretty messed up. I'll do it anyway.
More chances to make fun of you.
It's kind of a similar situation. So, way back in the day, I had received what you would call a DUI. Not one of my prouder moments.
I know this story now.
No, you don't. This is
I did a different one.
So I got a DUI, right?
I got one.
Yeah.
And I'm a piece of work, a terrible person, whatever. It happened. But the time after that, I had to have a breathalyzer in my car, right? And the breathalyzers will not start even if you have like 0.01% alcohol in your breath. Like you can't have a drop. It has to be 0.000. Anyway, I had to drive my buddy home to Omaha one morning. But the night before, we stayed up drinking, and so he had to be in Omaha at like 10, so we got into the car at like 8:45, blow into it. I failed.
So it walks you out for like...
Nope. Only if you fail 3 times.
Oh, it's 3 times.
So
So they even give you the opportunity to cheat.
Yes. So we rolled the dice. I waited a little bit. Anyway, I was able to get it started. 30 minutes later, drank a bunch of milk, whatever. You guys know the cheat codes.
Yeah.
But I was able to get it started, and he had to be at work in Omaha in 30 minutes.
Shit. You made it.
I was going 90 down the freeway.
Yeah. Woo! No, and see, again, I don't have a problem with like people who speed, but again, if you can do it, if you're good enough to do it,
which I am a professional driver.
Yeah,
me
put
too. That on the record.
I was, at least. I still am.
You guys were. No, not anymore.
I have a CDL. Do you have a
still
CDL?
have your CDL? When's it expire?
I just renewed it.
Yeah. Once you have it, you can just renew it like a regular license.
Nice.
So.
Well, and also, sorry, Mom, for that story.
It's just although
shame to the family.
Although, as far as having it and not using it, you have 2 points lower that you can blow if you do get pulled over. You're 0.4 instead of 8.
Yeah. Oh, that's dangerous.
And if I'm ever
you get pulled over for drinking mouthwash.
Yeah, and if I'm ever in an accident where somebody dies, I can then be tested like up to like 48 hours after the fact.
Yeah.
For alcohol.
Yeah, so there's a heavier penalty for having a CDL.
You're living life on the edge, Vince.
Well, it's because I'm a true professional, because like I said, I know how I can break the law.
You know you can handle your alcohol.
Alcohol, speeding, traffic lights, traffic stops.
Mix it all together, and
I'm the perfect driver, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when it's
I could've
possible,
gone-
and when possible, not drinking and driving. Is
That's
probably,
usually what I
that's,
stick
that's
to,
probably
yeah.
that's probably a good thing to stick to.
Yeah.
Although it's been I haven't used Lyft or Uber since the COVID thing started. So, but I haven't had anywhere to go. So yeah.
I've been
There
licking
you
all
go.
the seats.
at home.
Vince is just in the back of all these Ubers.
All right. Okay, what was next? We got on a tangent.
All right, yeah, we're
like
pretty
that?
long here. We'll go with one more question. What is the best fast food menu item? It could be specific too if you need.
I would.
I really like Culver's onion rings.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Those are really good.
Those are clutch. Is Culver's a nationwide thing, or is Culver's pretty local to
Regional?
Midwest?
I don't know.
It's
I'm pretty sure it's regional.
Midwest regional. I think. I don't know how far.
Because there's a lot of cheese.
Yeah.
A lot of cheese and lard.
Did Culver start in Wisconsin?
I'm assuming.
Probably.
Sounds right. Sounds
yeah,
right.
it sounds about right. Somewhere Minnesota and Wisconsin, one of those probably. But I don't know. It's hard to. I would say Cane's box combo is pretty clutch.
I know where I'm going after
And,
this.
Yeah. Or
Forget my diet.
I wish they had it up here. Zaxby's. I only had
I've
it
heard
once.
good things about Zaxby's.
That's the south. It's a southeastern chain. You
can get it in Kansas City though.
Oh, they do have one.
They have one in Kansas
okay,
City.
that's southern enough. So they have Missouri, Alabama, all the way to Georgia, Florida, wherever. And I finally stopped there once because I didn't know what it was, and it's like Cane's, but better. But the only thing is their sauce is really good, but they don't like make it in house. I think they have it shipped, but it's
cares
still
if
like
it's good?
really good. So yeah, it's like one of those two. But Cane's, since I can get that all the time, I can't get it up here. So
That's good. I like
yeah,
that.
a Cane's box combo is always clutch. Or extra toast. I don't do coleslaw.
Oh, I thought we were just doing
I don't
a
do
side.
coleslaw.
Are we doing like a meal? We can do a meal.
Just any menu item. So if you can do whatever. I mean, I specifically was thinking onion rings.
Okay.
Oh sure.
But
okay.
box combo is so clutch that
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah,
We won't even get mad at it.
No, not
like
at all.
We did
It's-
for all the flicks picks.
Yeah,
that we
no,
did.
this is a Power Hour is a loose segment because you learn about who we are.
Ah,
Yeah.
And
I love onion rings.
So you learn that Tim loves Cane's and loves chicken fast food and loves the box combos, but you also learn that he doesn't follow directions very well.
But if you haven't already learned that from all of our flicks picks
That's
segments,
a valid point.
I don't know if that was into the directions, but I mean that's how I interpreted
No,
it.
that's fine, yeah.
That's
it was up for
it's
interpretation. is
the
what I'm getting
box.
from
I
Tyler.
mean,
Usually, what I say is not open for interpretation, but
Yeah.
feel free to do it if you'd like.
okay.
We
I'm
do
gonna
a lot.
go with, and this is very local. So if you're out of
Ooh.
local listener, I apologize.
I know what it'll be.
Onion ring dip.
Oh,
From
at
Runza.
Oh,
the French onion.
yeah.
It's
ring
like a
dip.
French onion, and
I almost said that.
it's
actually.
so good. And like I would say, like their fries are really good, or one of their other menu items, but the dip elevates.
Everything on their menu.
Also, my runner-up is the Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich.
Mm.
It is the
Another good
best
one.
spicy chicken sandwich of any fast food joint ever.
Ooh, I disagree with that.
Who
Have
has
you had
better?
the Popeyes chicken sandwich?
Oh.
Spicy chicken
Spicy?
sandwich? Yeah.
Yeah,
I have not.
Oh, dude.
that
Holy
was like a
shit.
thing.
I thought that was just a meme.
no,
it's a thing. It's
it's
like
on full time now.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
super good.
I'll have to try that.
you
I
just
throw
have
the
to put up with the terrible service that you receive at every single Popeyes.
Worth
pretty
it.
bad.
Because like just get the sandwich. If you try to add anything more to it, they just like lose their minds. They're like, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do I do with my hands?
Yeah.
And then my bronze medalist, my third place fast food menu item is Arby's curly fries.
Mm,
The Arby's, huh?
yeah.
I love their curly
That's
fries.
crazy.
I would. I order a large from there when I get their fries. I wish I could have had a quadruple. I wish they would supersize my Arby's fries.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm
that was
changing-
good.
But I am gonna go ahead.
Supersize my Arby's fry.
I am gonna change mine to the Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich.
Nice.
Mm,
Because I don't know why I didn't even think of that.
yeah, that is pretty good. I
Thanks
mean,
for reminding me.
You're
So,
welcome.
although it's really the spiciness of that chicken sandwich is so inconsistent. Like
It's true.
sometimes it will be like you just get a little tingle, and then the next time it's like, holy hell!
It's because like sometimes there's like a little bit of the spread.
Oh
and
man!
then other times they're just like
it's like for just a regular fast food chain, you wouldn't think that they would have that much heat.
Yeah. No,
that was a really good.
Was it? I didn't even see Tyler crying over here.
But yeah, but for a just a normal fast food chain.
By the way,
That was amazing.
we're gonna have to disinfect this.
We already have COVID. It don't matter.
Yeah. For a normal fast food chain, they'll knock you on your ass, like kind of crazy. Yeah.
I want to make a GIF out of what you just did.
I hope the camera can saw my face. When I was
That tickles my tongue when I do that.
that's why I like it.
Don't hurt yourself. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a great week.
Bye.